This is Jared Padalecki. Watch a new episode of Walker this Thursday at 8/7 Central.
Now at 10, the Supreme Court appears poised to overturn Roe v. Wade. Protesters gathering at the High Court tonight.
Plus, COVID cases on the rise in LA County again, and so are hospitalizations. What's behind the jump, and will mask mandates return?
And to tip or not to tip, how did this practice begin, and why do we do it? Consumer expert David Lazarus takes a look now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Breaking news now at 10 in the fight over abortion in America. A leaked Supreme Court opinion shows the court is poised to overturn Roe v. Wade.
The 98-page draft opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito was obtained by Politico and appears to show the 50-year-old constitutional right will be repealed. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw live in the newsroom with what we've learned and what it all means. Jen.
Mike and Cher, historic on two levels. One, overturning the decades-long ruling to protect women's rights, but also how the draft was even obtained. According to law clerks, this may be the first leak of its kind from the Supreme Court.
Protesters gathering at the Supreme Court just hours after a draft opinion is released that appears to show the High Court is ready to overturn a woman's constitutional right to abortion, a right that's existed for 50 years. The opinion of the court comes as breaking news across the nation.
This was not a tinkering with, well, we think that there are issues. This is an all-out repudiation of the Roe versus Wade decision.
The 98-page draft opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito saying Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak, and the decision has had damaging consequences.
At least Justice Alito thinks that Roe was wrongly decided when it was decided, that it is without a firm constitutional basis, that there is no constitutional right in the United States Constitution to abortion, and that the matter is left to politics of individual states.
The unprecedented leak has stunned Supreme Court historians and law professionals, saying leaks of this magnitude not only are highly unusual, but simply don't happen.
It's very disturbing that somebody in the court would take it upon themselves, and it's not a justice that did this, it's somebody much lower than a justice of the court, would be my guess, took it upon themselves to try and shape history by prematurely releasing an opinion on such a momentous issue.
Law professor John Myers says ultimately overturning current law could affect more than 24 states, states that would have the power to ban abortions and likely will. Planned Parenthood striking back, saying, quote, let's be clear, this is a draft opinion. It's outrageous. It's unprecedented, but it is not final. Abortion is your right, and it is still legal.
Roe v. Wade is going to go!
And historically will be in California. The governor adding that we could become a sanctuary state for women to cross state lines and funded to have the procedure. He says he's furious and we need to, quote, fight like hell.
Again, this is only a draft opinion and won't likely come to a vote until June. Meanwhile, Democratic lawmakers are calling for immediate legislation that codifies Roe versus Wade as the law of the land, even if it means ending the filibuster. Micah?
Jennifer, thank you. After months of declining numbers, California is once again seeing a jump in COVID-19 cases, a nearly 30% spike in just the last week. The increase coincides with a loosening of COVID-19 restrictions and the rise of the highly transmissible Omicron strain.
The question now is how much higher will case numbers go, and will the new government, intervention be needed? KTLA's Sandra Mitchell is live in Pasadena with more on the numbers in LA County and what they mean. Sandra?
Cher and Micah, county health officials saying the numbers actually could be a lot higher because a lot of people right now are self-testing, doing those tests at home, and if they are positive, they do not report those results to the county health department. With that in mind, we talked to some folks here in Pasadena tonight, and some of them are